All right, our first athlete that we are going to induct, Clara Faucher, played at Portland State from 07 to 10, women's basketball. She was a catalyst on the greatest women's basketball team that Portland State has ever had at the Division I level. She was named Big Sky Conference Outstanding Freshman in 06-07. First team All-Conference the next 3 seasons. All-Tournament in the Big Sky Conference Tournament as well. Faucher is Portland State's all-time leader in assists with 829. She led the nation in assists with 8.8 per game. She was an honorable mention All-American. She finished second all-time in Portland State in steals with 282, third in three-point field goals with 185, sixth in points with 1,399. In addition, in a single game, with her best impersonation of John Stockton, she got 19 assists and also hit 8 three-pointers in a basketball game. She was the first Viking to be a part of the Division I postseason, the WNIT, in 08 and 09. As a senior, she was named Big Sky Tournament MVP, leading the Vikings to their first NCAA Division Tournament appearance. Clara, it is my privilege and honor to induct you into the Portland State Athletic Hall of Fame as a member of the class of 2016. Let's put our hands together for her. She's awesome.
Okay, this front table, I recognize all too many of you. Oh my gosh, Brian, how are you doing? Good to see you, buddy. Wow, what an incredible honor. I am so grateful to be here. Thank you to Portland State for a lot of things, but thank you for tonight. Thank you to the induction committee. Some of you I chatted with earlier, and you said, I'm on the committee, but don't tell anyone. So thanks to those of you who have voted me in. Yeah, I have a lot of thank yous to make. Never would I have thought as a little kid who just loved to play basketball that some of the things that have happened in my life would have happened. I never would have actually thought I would get the privilege of playing Division I basketball. I remember my mom, dad, and I coming down on a visit, on our official visit, I think the fall of my senior year of high school, and driving in the car from Yakima is where I grew up, and my mom goes, "You're not gonna like it. It's like in the middle of a city," and that's kind of the opposite of where I grew up, and we pulled up to campus, and I remember Kelsey Colley, who I love you. Kelsey was here, and I met some of the coaching staff and immediately felt like this is the place that I needed to be and felt like this was home. So some of my thank yous. Mom and Dad, thank you. Thanks for believing in me. Thanks for driving me all over the place to basketball games. And the crazy thing is, all of the years that I played, I can't remember you not being at my games. So thank you. Obviously, this doesn't happen with some of the coaches and my teammates over the years. Really fun to have Peg here with us tonight. I think, Peg, you are my favorite coach ever. So if you don't know Peg Swadener, she's the best. And if Portland State can do anything, you'd get her back here. But I know she's really happy at Willamette. So Peg, thank you for everything. To some of my teammates, I know Kelsey and Lexi are here. Oh my gosh, the stories that we could tell as we just gathered quickly. I'm so grateful for the two of you and the many teammates that I had along the years that I learned so much from. Kels, I've always just wanted to be like you. So Kels got inducted a couple years ago, and yeah, I thought that'll never happen to me because you were always somebody that I learned a lot from those few years and wanted to be a lot like. So thank you. I've had, a lot of teammates that I could thank. I want to say a big thank you to the Portland State Athletic Department for taking a chance on me. As a kid who was told from a lot of schools that I wasn't going to be fast enough or athletic enough, which we always laugh about because I've never been the fastest nor the most athletic. But somehow we figured it out. So thanks to Portland State for taking a chance. The athletic trainers, Jim, where I saw you earlier, you and your staff literally taped me together for years, and I thought I'd bring back a couple of these ended up with me. If you don't know what these are, these help you take the ankle tape off. Yeah, here you go. Yeah. Oh my gosh. To the donors, I think like a large portion of your budget that you donated came to literally taping me together. To the faithful fans who are always in the stands, you guys are incredible, and it's so fun to see so many of you here tonight, so thanks for your continued support. I've had some incredible friends and mentors and people throughout my life who I'm so grateful for as well. It really has taken a village. So as I have reflected on what it means to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, which, by the way, is a really weird thing to say about yourself, and it's weird to try and invite people to these kind of things about yourself. You know, if it was anybody else, I would get everybody I know there. But as I've reflected on it, and several other moments in my life, I've realized a couple of constant themes. And my time at Portland State is no exception. First of all, who I am and what has happened in my life is a direct reflection of who God has made me to be. And it is due to his grace and goodness to me in my life that any and all of the good things have happened. I haven't earned nor deserved any of this, truly. I wasn't ever the hardest working. I wasn't ever the most athletic or the most skilled in the room. So I want to be clear that all glory and honor goes to him. And the second thing is that I have been surrounded my entire life with some really, really incredible people. People that believe in me, that push me to be the best version of myself, and at the end of the day, that love me regardless of anything I do or don't do. And people continue to take chances on me. They see me as who I currently am and believe in who I can become. I look back on my time at Portland State, and I will forever be grateful and so proud to have been a Viking. I count it a tremendous gift in my life to have spent 4 years here in the Park Blocks. It certainly wasn't always easy, but it was a gift. I learned a lot about hard work here. I learned what it looks like when a group of people come together and have one another's backs. I was challenged and I grew as a leader here. I've learned a lot about how to get a group of people from one place to another and how incredible it is to see when people grow. I also learned that the highs and the lows of playing a college sport are just a fraction of what is to come in the real world. I have spent a good amount of my time being defined by people as what I do. They see me and they see the things that I do, and they say, okay, that's Claire. Claire's an athlete. She's a basketball player. She's a student. You fill in the blank. And my identity, what I've come to realize, is no longer in being a basketball player. I'm really grateful for those years and the things that I've learned through the sport of basketball and the places that it's taken me. I've gotten to see a lot of the country, but that is a very small part of who I am. And I have found incredible freedom knowing that I am loved by God, not because of anything that I have done or earned, but simply because he chooses to love me. I have spent the last 6 years doing Young Life in Tualatin, and which is just 15, 20 minutes south of here. And I've had the privilege of building authentic friendships with young people and sharing with them the good news of how much they are loved and that who they are is enough. Life has been anything but easy the last 7 years since I've been done playing, but it has been full. In closing, I am forever grateful to be a Viking. I'm grateful for tonight and for all of you coming out here. But I praise God for what he has done. All of this is for him, and none of it is due to anything that I have done. Another huge thank you to Portland State for the investment that you've made in me and for taking a chance on me. Thank you for this honor. Thank you for everyone who has believed in me, that has pushed me to be my best, and that has loved me and cheered me on, especially when times have been hard. Go Vikes.